Amazing. So listen, I want to say this, and then I'll take some more calls. I wrote it down so I can say it. This is manhood hour, right? Number one, I've been reflecting on my life lately because over the last 30 years, I've worked with people around the world so much now, and there's this little theme that's happening. And when I was growing up, yes, my parents was over my life. But once I became an adult, they were no longer over my life because they had taught me to work. At 18, you got to leave here. I went out into the world at 18 and made a lot of stupid mistakes and believe a lot of lies. But there was nothing in me that said, give up. Nothing in me that said, go back home. I may have thought about one time going back home, if at all. And I believe I did one time when I first moved out here. But there was nothing in me that could do it. And I was in a fallen state too. And there was nothing in me that said, oh, give up and go back home, Jesse. You're out in California by yourself. You're out all by yourself in the world. And you're making a lot of mistakes. People are taking advantage of you doing this. I didn't blame anyone for that. And I worked different jobs. I would find a job. The first job was at a supermarket. And in that supermarket, I started out as a busboy, helping the people bag their groceries and take it to the cars. Then I moved to the produce department because they said you can make more money in that department in the same store. And then I learned to be a cashier. You make really good money. And I was a member of a union. And then when time up for that job, one thing led to another. I worked at Sears, repairing washing machines. One thing just led to another in life. And a lot of things I didn't understand, but I enjoyed them because my life was working. I was able to pay my rent. I was able to buy my food. And I went through different phases of life. And never once did I think, oh, I need to wimp out. I've had suicidal thoughts and all that stuff, but I still went through it. Didn't blame anyone for it. Didn't even have sense enough to blame. How do you blame as an adult someone for your life? So guys and ladies, it's time to take your life and endure things. Let one thing lead to another. We had this Entrepreneur Academy where we're helping young guys or guys, period, start businesses, or if they already have a business, we advise them. But this year, I'm encouraging them to go out and buy a home because right now the interest rate is so low. Go out and buy a home, a little piece of land or something, and one thing will lead to another. But what I want to warn you, don't wait for me to do it for you. Go and find a realtor to help you. The realtors want to make money, so they won't mind helping you to find something that they can get sold so that they can make profit and you can make some. I never, ever sat around and waited for anyone to tell me what to do or do it for me. When I first bought my first house at 25 years old, because I had been told all my life that men should own their own home, get married at 25 and start a family, but we should buy our home first so we can bring the wife into our home, the man's home. So at 25, I woke up, had no money. I had a job, but I didn't know I had enough to buy a home. I know I didn't because I hadn't saved much. But I went out and introduced myself to a realtor, and I said, hey, I'm 25 years old today. I got to get a house. She's like, okay. How much money you have to put down? None. You don't have any money. How you going to get a house? I said, I don't know, but I know I'm supposed to be getting one. He said, all right, I'll look around. And she started looking around, and she started calling me up and showing me different homes. And I saw however many I saw. And one day I walked into a house. I'm like, this is it. It was perfect. I just knew it was my house. And she said, all right, let me see what the deal is from the owner. And then she called me back whenever and say, hey, Jesse, they just need somebody to take over the loan on this house. It's a assumable loan where you take over the loan, no down payment or anything. I'm like, what the? And so I went and got the house. I did give the seller some money anyway to show my appreciation. And one thing just led to another. Guys, get up and live your life. Don't try to be like anyone. Wish everybody well. Don't compare yourself to anyone. But just get up and start doing something. God is with you. And he doesn't care. He cares about your soul. He wants you to be of love. Don't hate. Get up and live your life, guys. Don't hate. Don't be jealous. Don't envy. Wish everybody well, and that's what you're going to have in your life. You have anger in your life, all you're going to do is catch hell. You're destroying yourself. So we are helping, but don't wait for us. Don't wait for some organization or somebody to do it for you guys. Get up and do it. Go knock on doors and ask questions. And you'll see things will start opening up for you, all right? Overcome, forgive, but don't wait around. I didn't have anyone to give me advice. I went through it the hard way, but it was fun. It made me who I am today. What I'm doing today, I had no idea I'd be doing this. None of my jobs that I've had in the past, I never thought I'd be doing that. But it came about one step, one thing leads to another, all right? God is with us. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.